So I wanted to explain something about my stuttering. Okay. So if you haven't seen my first day video, which I did on the Maguire program 20 years ago, you will see that I was very hesitant. I was saying I wasn't comfortable in how I spoke. In that situation, in a room full of people who stuttered, because they were all people who stuttered, I was actually okay. I didn't feel like I was threatened. I didn't feel stressed. I felt okay. So I was saying, but my stuttering wasn't there. However, when I worked in my office, my stuttering was there. And I would avoid situations, avoid people, avoid words, change words, basically stutter like a mouse. Okay? And I didn't have a girlfriend till I was 37. The reason is because I had some experiences as a teenager which made me fear rejection. I wasn't comfortable with being rejected or didn't feel comfortable expressing my feelings. Okay, so I'm of Indian background, Sri Lankan background, so I'm living in the UK, so I feel different to the environment. The environment is predominantly white people in the UK. So I wasn't comfortable, and as a result, the stuttering behavior kept on for many, many years. At the age of 18, I went into speech therapy, into a hospital, best hospital, and they gave me the slow speech technique. The jog and the gerbil are said to make very good pets. So this was a technique they taught me when I was 18. Now, in the environment of the speech therapy with the other people who were stuttering, I was comfortable using the technique because I felt I had their support. Because in general, the speech therapists are ladies, they're kind, they're supportive, and you don't feel threatened. Yeah. So you feel comfortable in using whatever speech techniques you have. But then, when I went into the real world, into my college and then university, I didn't really want to speak like this because I think I sound maybe a bit retarded or a bit dumb or stupid and all those things.
Yeah.
So that is the real problem. If I had not given a fuck about the opinions of other people and spoken the way that I wanted to, then I would have been free when I was 20. Remember when you started to drive your car, it was quite difficult to change the clutch, accelerator, and drive. You stole the car. I did, and so did you. And so does everyone else. No one jumps into a car, coordinates the left leg clutch, right leg accelerator, and drives off. No one. It's a process of training your subconscious mind to learn to drive your car. And now you jump into the car and you drive off. You drive very fast. You enjoy driving. It's automatic. But when you started, it was very, very difficult. Now, back to my story when I was 18 years of age. So if I had the courage, the determination to speak like this very slowly, in front of people who were important, such as nice-looking girls, nice-looking ladies, my bosses. If I had done that, my subconscious mind would have realized that, Rama, you no longer have to be afraid of speaking. Because if I had spoken like this for maybe 6 months, 1 year, or 2 years, then I would have gotten enough confidence to speak. Same thing with driving. If you had stalled your car repeatedly over 3 months, 6 months, you might have given up. There are people who actually give up trying to drive because it's too hard. It's true, people have given up driving. You may not know it, you may not know anyone, but people have. I know. Because learning a skill takes effort, determination, persistence, courage. Now, the reason why I stuttered until I was maybe 37, 38, 39, 40 was because I wasn't comfortable being me. Okay, I stumble. But because as a child, I was pointed out as something wrong with my way of speaking. Someone said something. The children laughed. The children bullied me. They made fun of me. They made sure that I knew I was different. Okay? So the reason why I'm telling you this is that if you want to make a real change, you need to take control of your mind and speak the way you want to. Now, the techniques which I am sharing with you isn't the same that I learned when I was 18. I'm sharing with you the 1 word, 2 words, or 3 words per breath techniques. This is the easiest techniques you can master. And you have the la, letting go of the block technique as well. If you decide to use it in the real world with your friends, with your family, with any attractive people you meet, with your boss, with everyone. If you decide to speak 1, 2, or 3 words per breath and use the la, letting go of the block technique, you will be free sooner than you think. I promise you. I'm telling you from my own experience of life, looking back at this. Someone messaged me on WhatsApp. It's a friend of mine, and he told me that he's been on another program, and whenever he speaks to the coaches on that program, he speaks really well. He enjoys speaking because they all stutter. So subconsciously, his mind is relaxed and is able to use the ta technique with them, speak slowly, speak confidently. But then in walks his partner and he starts to stutter. So he is obviously not comfortable speaking that way with his partner. If he was comfortable, speaking like this for a period of time until your confidence goes up to a level where you are absolutely bulletproof against the opinions, the environment, other people, then you will see that you are no longer controlled by your stuttering mind. The only reason why people who stutter in front of other people is because their mind is causing them confusion, stress, anxiety, because they don't want to show to the outside world that they have a stuttering speaking pattern of speaking at this moment. It's not forever. The speech I have right now isn't the same 3 years ago. It's gone up another level because I am more aware. 5 years ago, I started to write my books. I interviewed people. And if you saw my interviews, I wasn't very comfortable. But because I faced my fears and did it. The key is to face all your fears and speak. Do the things you want to. Don't care about the opinions of other people. The opinions of other people are none of your business. You choose to speak like this for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 2 years. And in that time period, you will see that through your repetition, because the subconscious mind learns through repetition. Remember, when you were driving, you had to learn repeatedly with the driving instructor. You had to drive round and round, straight, turning left, turning right. You had to coordinate all the activities. And now you can learn, or now you know how to drive. The same way, by choosing to commit to speaking not in the way that I spoke when I was 18, but using a technique. A technique means you're training your subconscious mind, just like driving. There's nothing to be ashamed about using techniques. Techniques help you. In fact, when you learn anything, you're having techniques. It's like when you're cooking. You're looking at the recipe. You're looking at ingredients. You need to read the ingredients, put them step by step, turn it around, and then you bake a cake. You don't learn to bake a cake from nothing. You need to learn. You need to find someone that has done it before, follow the recipe and do it. So this is the recipe. If you want to get out of stuttering mind, you need to face all your fears one by one. And the first fear is to choose to speak the way that you want to. And if you do that, I promise you, you will not recognize the way that you speak.